Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for July the 4th, 2023. This is a Tuesday energy. Most people are on vacation on this day here in the United States. That is our Independence Day. And many blessings to you all and happy 4th of July to everyone as we move into this beautiful reading, bringing in our absolutely optimistic energy. Remember, this is a collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs, and that means you can find me at royalmystic.com if you'd like to have a personal reading, and I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's move into our relentless optimism, our positively positive, using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to focus our energy moving forward in our best possible life now. And here we go. Well, that was a good, y'all did good. So we have the energy of the Ten of Cups, which is your happily ever after, your best possible life now. It is everything aligned. Remember, tens in tarot are the culmination of actually achieving what you set out to do. This one is the happy life, being in health, harmony, family is in good condition, everything is aligned. Then we have the Hermit. The Hermit is the energy of introspection. It's also finding your path and your footing going forward, illuminating from that introspective place. Once you remove some of your wrong thinking or your block energy that you put on yourself, then you're able to move forward and allow yourself to avoid the pitfalls and caveats that come with that. This is the Virgo major arcana, by the way, the Hermit, and it is known as the Seeker. Seek and you shall find. So here we go. Let's seek. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. So this is where it's all aligned, but maybe it hasn't materialized for you just yet. You see, these are pentacles, and they are not fully visible. And she can't even see them. She's like looking around going, but I don't see it. Well, it's coming in as particle, and it must form into a solid before it's visible to us. Remember, our perception is only 5% of this 100% universe. So being in the energy of it being in the unseen doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you can't perceive it with your natural eyes. You can feel it. We'll feel it all day long. We'll be like, oh, I know something's coming. I know something's coming. But then you start to self-doubt. And well, I think I might just be making, what if I'm just, I'm imagining it. It's not real. Don't start doing that, because then you're canceling it out. Keep your focus on, I already see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, and then there it is. Okay? Keep that energy, knowing the universe is conspiring in your favor. It's already working on it behind the scenes. Because there's the Ten of Cups. Here we go. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. I'm going to take that. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our first card out, and I believe we have two more. I'm going to flip this over. 1 and 2, you know that's the Four of Cups. And the underlier is the Justice card. This is right decisions being made by you and for you. If you have some legal matter going on, this is that improving and being in a place where you no longer have to be in that imbalance. You are in a place of everything is aligning. And then we also have the energy of focus. When you're in this energy, you are absolutely focused toward the goal, and you're in the balanced energy to achieve it. So, Libra Major Arcana for the Justice card. Ambition, not just a dirty word. People think ambition means you're greedy or you'll do anything, you're relentless, or well, we are relentless, but you're unscrupulous, right? So here's the moment where you prove the ambition pays off, because you have to have some ambitions in order to go higher than you are now. If you keep your thinking the same, you're not going to raise up out of the energy you're in. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. This is a constant battle for everyone. Now, we might be tuning in on the being, getting out of the negativity, but sometimes the procrastinating can come in disguises. It comes in the disguise of, oh, I didn't take my vitamins. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I didn't get a drink of water. And like that's how it works for me. My little brain, my little monkey mind starts telling me, oh, you got to let the dog go to the bathroom. Oh, wait, you got to do this. If I just sit down and do it, I'll have it done. But most of the time, I'm doing the little, whatever my mind, little fool's errands that my mind is sending me on. So you've got to be focused, and that is a form of procrastination, is looking at other things to do before you actually sit down to do what you're supposed to. So let yourself understand that being negative is only one part of the thing that you have to eliminate. You also have to eliminate your own interruptions, and you have to make your behind sit in the chair long enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Now, oh, that was only one. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. They're telling me, do one more. Trust. Now, trust is imperative. I don't care what you trust, but you got to trust something, because you can't go through life thinking everything is untrustworthy, because then you have there's nothing you can grasp onto. Trust has to come from within and from above. It is the energy of understanding that the universe does have your highest good in its heart, and you also are rooting for yourself, right? You don't want to go through not trusting your own abilities, right? I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. If you can't trust yourself, my loves, then what can you trust? Because you're the only one that's really for you in this natural world. Everyone else might love you and want the best for you, but they're for themselves also, right? If it comes to you or them, it's them. So and that's nothing wrong with that. That is called survival. But you want to be in a place where you trust yourself, because if you don't trust you, then you're just kind of pushing yourself backwards constantly. Listen to your intuition, which is another way of saying trust your inner voice. Okay? It seems like it's a tiny nudge, and it doesn't come screaming at you most of the time. Sometimes it does. I've had it do that when it told me to do this channel, for example. This is the energy of understanding that your voice is valid. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. It is. You already know. Ooh, big energy, Merkaba energy. The Merkaba is the chariot of the soul. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our circumstances to traverse into other layers of reality and dimension. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. The Merkaba is the energy of Metatron's cube. It is a sacred geometric pattern because it is the as above, which is pointing upward. That's the masculine, and the feminine energy of the so below, the receptacle, the energy of the divine feminine. So it's the combination of the two, and our little soul energy sits right in the center of it, and that's what makes us be able to transfer back and forth through time and space. And balance, which is the scales showing up. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole, just like the as above, so below energy. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle will be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So, that's all you have to remember. There's no really good or bad. And I know it sounds like that's not a true statement, but it's true. It's your perception that allows you. Two people can go through the same situation, and one has a horrible experience and the other one's just fine with it and even thinks maybe it's a victory. So understand that. It's just all about how you look at it. Oneness. This is really important. We are not singular souls having a singular experience. We are collective souls having a collective experience. We're all connected. Now, someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spirituality and spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. So, we are all in this together, my darlings, whether we know it or not. We all come in the same way alone, and we all go out the same way alone. But while we're in either plane or any plane of existence or multiverse, we are here together. And it says no matter how you walk the road, whether you choose the right side, left side, or middle, you will come out to very close same result. Now, the journey will be a little different, but the result will be the same. So you don't have to worry about people, oh, I made wrong choices. Well, karmically, it may not be a wrong choice for you, right? Being able to move from one thing to another on a different path, and that's the whole purpose, is for us to all have a variety of experiences. So don't worry about the wrong choice. Just worry about what vibrates with you as a choice. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, this would normally be on horseback. All knights have horses in the standard tarot, but this is more modern energy. And he's standing with this coin in his hand, and he's bringing it to you. He's a courier. The Knight of Pentacles is fast-moving energy of abundance that's already been allotted by the divine and set aside for you. It's already been dispatched. In fact, it's not just standing around. It's actually heading your direction. We take that and thank you, universe, and so it is. And the Four of Cups, which we saw earlier, is the blessing in disguise. So don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember. That was a fun sentence. Don't forget to remember that you have blessings around you that you may not recognize as a blessing. And when something comes in that you think, oh, well, that's, I'll say the fated words. If you think, oh, that's too good to be, and I'm not going to finish the sentence, you already know. Because that's where you have to understand that just because it's presenting in a way that you think is too big, then that's where your limit comes in. And remember, it often comes in looking ratty. It often comes in looking like it's less than what you want. And you have to be in a way of understanding that it will be what you need. So let the universe bring that in and investigate all things before you say no to them. Because this may not be exactly what you had in your mind, but it may be the best possible outcome. So allow yourself to move in that energy and you can't go wrong. Many blessings to you, my darlings. Have a beautiful 4th of July. I love you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.